Good morning, I just woke up. Let's get this show on the road. I created a schedule for how my reading should go, but then I slept in. So I don't remember what that schedule looked like. Oh, actually, I was just now supposed to start it. And I would have finished it at 11 a.m. But I'm already a little over 50% into it, The Hunger Games, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? I just wanted to show you real quick what that looks like. So I do the Pomodoro style, where I read for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, read for 25 minutes, blah blah blah, 4 times, and then I take a 30-minute break. This gives me the opportunity to eat breakfast, eat lunch, whatever. Sometimes I, obviously here, 1-hour break. So yeah, I should theoretically, though, actually be done by 9 or 10. I'll start catching fire, so that actually puts me earlier than expected, because this one I was not going to finish until like 10 p.m. And that's not cool, so this puts me ahead by a little bit. And also it's an audiobook. I have the audiobook of the first book, so I can listen to it when I need to take a break. So hi. I filmed a update about the Hunger Games book. Oh my god. My dad's dog is old, can't see or hear, and so sometimes when she starts barking, she doesn't stop because she doesn't recognize that the danger has left. Anyway, I filmed a update about this last night, but I didn't realize that I had somehow managed to super zoom in on myself. So I remember I just finished The Hunger Games, and I remember being 16 and reading it and thinking, there's nobody that I love enough to volunteer as tribute. Nobody. But now that I'm an adult and I recognize that our government is in fact that corrupt, there are so many people that I would volunteer as a sacrifice for a corrupt government, basically. And I also remember being frustrated at the romance aspect. And to be fair, I don't think it's played up as much in the first book, so I will have probably a better update about this when I read the second one in about 3 minutes. But I remember thinking at 16, like, that's stupid. It's the end of the world. Who has time to focus on romance or whatever? Having been through some really traumatic shit in the last year, I can tell you that even when it feels like the end of the world, you love harder. So yeah, it's interesting to read this now as an adult and get a sense of the things that I misunderstood because of a lack of life experiences. So, sorry, I keep not looking at the camera, but it's because I'm thinking about what I'm gonna say and what I'm saying. So, yeah, I was scheduled to start the second book at 11, which means I am an hour ahead of schedule. So I am going to go ahead and start Catching Fire, read it for about an hour, and then get some lunch and possibly lay out in my adult kiddie pool and finish reading. So, bye. So I'm filming this on my phone instead of my camera because my camera is over on the porch and I don't want to get out of my pool. So I am like 68% into the Catching Fire book and I'm just really mad, you know? I'm mad about Cinna. I'm mad about Katniss and Peeta not getting to like fucking grow up. I'm mad at these old people having to go back into the arena and relive their trauma. As like a teenager, I don't think I was that emotionally affected by the book. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it was really easy for me to be like, these are fictional characters and the government would never do anything like this, and so whatever. And now it's what a privileged place for me to have been in at 16, but now I'm like, holy shit. Our government most definitely would do something like this for the entertainment value, to keep control over the country. I hate President Snow. If there's, the fourth book better be some kind of redeeming or something, because I'm gonna need something to make me not hate President Snow. I don't want to not hate President Snow. I hate him. So my 5-minute break is almost up. I've got about 40 minutes left to read and finish the book. So I will have more thoughts then, probably. All right, bye. If this cuts off part of my head, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, so I have officially finished Catching Fire. I have 2 more books to read, and then I am done for this reading rush, this 24-hour read-a-thon that I have made for myself. Let's see, what are my thoughts? I need more sunblock at the moment, is my current thoughts. But I am kind of mad. I'm getting more and more hesitant about reading the 4th book, because the more we get into this, the more I hate President Snow. So that's tricky. You know, what do I do with that? I don't even know where to, I know what's coming up is the fact in the last book, Katniss, from what I remember, in the last book, Katniss doesn't want to help with the revolution, which she's been through a lot. I remember at 16 I was really mad at her for this. That book definitely came out when I was like older than 16. Whatever. I remember that Katniss didn't join the revolution and it made me really mad, and it wasn't until I saw the movie, which to be fair, did come out later. It wasn't until I saw the movie that I was like, she's been through hell and is scared for her family, so of course she wouldn't want to join the revolution. So I get it. Then I also was really mad about the torture of Peeta. It really upset me at the time, which means now it's probably going to upset me even more. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to drink some more water, put some more sunblock on, and get some snacks. Let's take a quick 30-minute break, and then start my next 2 hours of reading. So it's currently 1:45. By the time I get started again, it'll be 2:15. So I should be done with that book by about 4-ish, a little after 4. I'll probably start the 4th book then. If I'm done by like 4, I'll start the 4th book. If I'm done and it's like 5 though, I will probably eat dinner first and then continue with my reading. Walk on, let that dry, get a snack, and then we're gonna start Mockingjay. So, I most definitely forgot how they torture PETA, and I'm sad. So, yeah, that sucks. I don't really have a whole lot more to say to that. Yeah, that sucks. So, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'm gonna make dinner real quick, or rather, I'm going to heat up leftovers and eat them for dinner. It is currently 4 p.m. I was supposed to finish this book, let's see, Mockingjay. I'm like a little over 50% into it. I was supposed to finish it by 7. I have a feeling that since I am 50% into it, like over 50% into it at 4 p.m., that the chances that I'm gonna finish it before 7, you know? So at least there's that. My parents were supposed to be out of town all day, but they are coming back. Sorry, I'm holding my phone and I haven't filmed with my phone in like forever. My parents are coming back because they're like mad about their trip or something. So I will be having to share my pool with my mom, which is fine. It just might interrupt my filming schedule a little bit. I should also take a break from being out in the sun. I'm getting a little red on my shoulders and stuff. And we're like in peak UV light for the next little bit. I've been mostly in the shade on the hammock and stuff though. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot how they torture PETA, and I'm like really upset about it, and don't like that. The romance aspect of this, which pissed me off so much as a teenager, honestly doesn't bother me at all now as an adult. Homegirl's lonely and 17, and people keep trying to kill her and torture people she loves. So get your rocks off where you can, you know? That sounds terrible, but anyway. I don't remember how this book ends at all. I have no vivid memories of the plot of this book, just like the parts that pissed me off. So I'm really excited to find that out, I guess. I'm invested now, again, all over again, like it's high school again. Sorry for all the background noise. But yeah, I'm gonna eat, read the book, listen to the book while I eat. And we're gonna keep on going. I finished Mockingjay. I'm inside now because my kneecaps are sunburned, and right here. That's it. The only place that I got sunburned. So, although I may find out that there was more damage than I thought, which is weird because I literally put sunblock on every hour. So, okay. I finished Mockingjay, and I forgot that she and PETA end up having kids. Well, to be fair, I forgot the plot line entirely of that book. So, regardless, it was good. I enjoyed it. I don't know what my complaints were as a teenager other than stupid. So, I am 10 whole % into the Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. Boo fucking who? Snow was poor? Me too, but did you see me grow up to be a bad guy? No. So thus far I feel not an ounce of sympathy for him, so we'll see what happens. Hi. So some personal stuff has happened, and it kind of felt like someone knocked me in the gut. So I have not continued reading the Hunger Games book. I will probably finish it tomorrow and film it and use it as my wrap-up for the video. This part is going to be in the end of my vlog and also the end of the Hunger Games video, or also in the Hunger Games video. Currently in a place right now where reading about an unjust legal system is a little much. I'm going to watch She-Ra and drink water because I screamed in my living room for 30 minutes and now my throat is raw, so bye. I've only got like 16 minutes to wrap this up, so. Also, side note, I was very much gonna wear makeup for this wrap up. But my eyebrows said no. So that's all I have, thank you. My skin is breaking out for the first time in my entire life and I don't know what to do with it. I think it's because I ate string cheese every day for 2 weeks. Anyway, hi. It has officially been 2, maybe 3 weeks since I actually filmed my Read-A-Thon. I have collected my thoughts. Obviously, I gave kind of wrap-ups as I finished each individual. I forgot to turn my pen off. Oh, please. Obviously, I filmed at the end of each video, or at the end of each book, my thoughts and feelings on each book and how it was rereading this, not only as an adult, but as an adult in a pandemic and also witnessing social justice changing the world, a rebellion, if you will. So I kind of gave my wrap up for the main 3, but I did not finish this guy until a week and a half later. And there's a reason for that. It was boring. I eventually resorted to listening to the book while playing The Sims because it was the only way to get me to continue to listen to it. And then we got a new pool, so I listened to it while in my new pool. The Hunger Games aspect of the book was my favorite part of the book. This is where the spoilers are going to start, by the way. The Hunger Games part of the book, where they're making it interesting. They oh, this is where you can deliver food to them and they're testing these drones and the drones suck and then there's these terrible snakes or whatever. That was all really interesting and I kind of wish that had been the focus of the book. Instead it was kind of this cheesy romance that I didn't expect it to be a cheesy romance. And if you'll recall from my previous updates, the things that I hated as a teenager about the Hunger Games books was the romance. Now that I'm an adult, I recognize that there's actually not that much romance. But when I was a teenager, I just honed in on that and I was like, this is the only thing I don't like about this book. But it's like she heard the one thing I thought I hated about the Hunger Games books and amplified it times 100 in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The other thing is President Snow has lost both of his parents as a young child in the war with the rebellion and everything. He's poor and has to pretend to be rich. He wants to make sure that the Snow legacy lives on, but that's difficult when you don't have money in the capital. I also grew up poor. I didn't lose my parents, but I also grew up poor and did not end up being a supervillain, so that's weird. I was gonna say Lila Bard, and that is a completely different book. I don't remember the girl's name. I did not enjoy this book. I don't remember the girl's name, but I liked her. The main girl from District 12. I liked that. I liked all of the tie-ins and how you find out some of the history from the Hunger Games. I enjoyed all of those aspects. However, once the Hunger Games thing ends and then you see him as a peacekeeper, I checked out. I didn't care. I didn't care anymore. I was like, don't care. I feel like we could have done the Hunger Games thing and then skipped to where the book ends, and I would have liked more of that. More of the woman who started the Hunger Games. I would have liked more of that. More information on her. More information on the experiments. I just did not like the last like 25% of the book, which is why it took me such a... I was literally 70% into the book, 70% into the book during my read-a-thon, and then I didn't pick the book up again for a week and a half. Did not pick up any books for a week and a half because that book sucked. Because the last 70, that last little bit of the book was unbearable to get through. I would have liked more in some places and considerably less in others. I did not come away with it feeling anything either. I didn't feel anything. I was like, books no, but like that was it, you know? Tigress being his cousin, and then having just reread the last book, that was really cool to realize that Tigress was his cousin, and this was, you know, she was helping the rebellion in the future. What happened there? What relation, what caused that? So I just, if she's gonna write more books, and I actually hope that she does, I'm hoping that we get more history on the Hunger Games and how it developed into what it was and how Snow became president. And this just felt like a cheesy romance rom-com in the middle of a dystopian future past. Hear that thunder? So yeah, that's all I have. I am so sorry that it took such a long time to get this out. Mental health is in the garbage can, but hopefully it will be out literally today. I'm going to try and edit it and get it out today by 10. No promises though. I'm gonna go. It's storming. I hope you have a great rest of your day.